Well, here we are again, back at it and ready for an adventure.
Oh, bummer. Nothing exciting ever happens around here anyway. We need the Boondocks. We need this house. I can't wait to get out of here.
Really?
Nah.
Me personally, I'm glad to be back in school, because every once in a while this past week, I'd find myself passing a mirror in my house doing this. And given that we've had some time of late, I've been kind of reminiscing about some things that I did when I was in school.
In third grade, I cheated on my history exam. In fourth grade, I stole my Uncle Max's toupee and I glued it on my face when I played Moses in my Hebrew school play. In fifth grade, I knocked my sister Edie down the stairs and I blamed it on the dog.
The good old times. Well, let's get back to it. We gotta stay moving forward, get back on track, even when we think,
this is ridiculous. It's crazy. I feel like I'm babysitting, except I'm not getting paid.
And your teachers? We've got you covered. We're putting our best foot forward, and we've got all the subject areas covered and in step and all set to go. We've got your electives, right? So things like know your car.
What the hell are we doing here?
Trust in your old mother, boys. Throw it in the four-wheel drive and hold on to your hat.
Welcome to the third Are you ready to go?
We've got you squared away in the kitchen with culinary classes.
Spread it around. You try to make your frosting look a little bit rugged. Chocolate. A little bit.
Chocolate.
Fine, shall we say.
You want art? Art history? It'll have you looking at all the classics in a totally different way.
What? Come here and make me feel like a woman. Come on, give me a nice wet licorice kiss. I gotcha. Now get out from behind there. You're ruining the painting.
And while you might not have the flower babies this quarter, teen life is still going to be there to get you through those awkward moments.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, you know, you're a great little kid, person. And you know, you keep kissing girls the way you do. The parts of you don't work so good, they're gonna catch up to the ones that do.
Your history classes, it'll have you learning about more than just names and dates.
Jake, look at the date. Look at the date on it.
This is authentic, man. Ma, this is a doubloon.
Give it to me.
I told you so. See you guys. You never believed. I said that they were gonna be buried.
You can study all about motion and gravity and acceleration with your physics classes.
What the hell is that?
It's gonna fall on us or something. It's another one of Willie's tricks. Get out of the way.
And you can trust your English classes are going to have some really cool stories to analyze.
See, one-eyed Willie stole a treasure once. It was full of rubies and emeralds and diamonds. Diamonds. And then he loaded it all up onto a ship. And they sailed away into the sunset until the British king, he found out about it, and then he set up this whole armada to go out after him. And then the armada, it took him a couple weeks, but then they caught up with Willie, and then there was a whole big war between the armada and Willie's ship, the Inferno. And during the firefight, there was just guns bursting here and cannons bursting there. And then Willie fled because he didn't want to stay around because he knew he'd get killed if he stayed around. And then he got into this cave. And then the British, they blew up the walls all around him. And he got caved in. And he's been there ever since. Forever? Forever. And ever? Trapped. Wow.
And you should not underestimate physical education to give you the power of a good workout.
I'm gonna throw it to you, okay?
Put it in a very small bowl. You shake yourself.
probably have some real-life scenarios and cool problems to solve in math class, and some might even have some co-curricular or cross-curricular, implications, like maybe with world language.
So, wait a second. Math, I'm going to need you to translate the map, because I don't understand Spanish. Right here.
All right. Diaz, veinte días.
What does that mean?
10 times 10.
100.
Yeah.
100.
You can sing to your heart's content with chamber singers or concert choir.
I can describe all three of them.
Bimba dagli occhi vieni da Maria, a questo non
And you can certainly keep practicing music.
You guys, look! There are notes on this!
Andy, you took piano lessons.
I was 4 years old. Wow, give me 17! Hit it!
I'm trying to find middle C. This is nothing like my mother's Steinway.
Do something, Chloe!
Okay, the first chord, I think, is,
Come on, Andy.
My God, it's working!
And finally, you can hone those listening comprehension skills with world language.
Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. Ave María Purísima, mira nomás. Ay.
What's she saying, Alvin? What's she saying?
Señora, no firmen. Mira nomás que tesoro.
No pen?
no pen?
No what? No right?
No firmen. Mira nomás.
No sign! No sign! No sign!
So keep the academics going and stretch that cranium.
Oh, that's really smart. I'm glad to know you're using your brain.
Because when it comes right down to it, we're all on this adventure together. See you next week.
But the worst thing I ever done, I mixed up all this fake puke at home, and then I went to this movie theater, hid the puke in my jacket, climbed up to the balcony, and then I made a noise like this. And then I dumped it over the side. And all the people in the audience, then this was horrible. All the people started getting sick and throwing up all over each other. I never felt so bad in my entire life.
I'm beginning to like this kid, Ma.